Hi.
Diddly ho.
Diddly ho. Are you guys ready for a renovation video? So we're gonna take you guys along with us. We actually decided on a different color on the ceiling. So we have all the holes patched, they're all dried. We're getting ready to paint this ceiling and that wall behind Aaron, all one color. We're keeping that wall, which I hope looks good.
It's actually going to be that color.
Yeah, it's going to be this color. We're going to pull it all together in this little section here. And we're going to replace the light. So get ready. It's renovation day. Well, is that what you would call it? Just like little upgrades day. Doing things. Doing things. Day.
Doing stuff and such.
Yeah.
We are Aaron and Aretha Kringle.
And we are inviting you to come mingle with the Kringles. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this ruler here. Sorry. Level. And hey, it can be considered a ruler. And we're gonna place it in the position that we want the dark gray paint, this paint, to end on the ceiling, because it's gonna be separated by a beam right here. Okay, you ready, baby?
Yeah, but I need a set of hands.
Yep. We got the line drawn. So the gray paint is gonna come over to that line, and then we're gonna paint the rest of it white. And Aaron is taping the line so that we don't paint past it. That's what we're doing now. We'll show you guys once we get things going here.
We're getting ready to get the painting going. We got the stuff taped off that we need taped off for now. I'm gonna get this ceiling section painted. This little inner skinny section of the wall. We got our drop cloths down. Ready to go. Got the handy dandy paint mixer attachment for the DeWalt. And got our paint. We're gonna start this part of the art.
All right, we found some pasta around the paint can. So Aaron, open what?
No.
You're a nerd. Okay. All right, it is many days later.
Several.
Possibly even like a couple of weeks. Hi, Luna, give us a minute. Okay. So yes, it's many days later. Today is February 5th. Today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday. And we went and had lunch with him. And so today we're home. We are showing you guys where we're at with these renovations. You know how life gets, but we're wrapping up this renovation video to show you guys. So let me turn you around.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so what we did, let me take it in steps here. We have this completely painted. And we did install the light, although we're having issues. We need to put a new breaker in. The breaker, that's why it's not finished. We need to put a new breaker in because the breaker is like 40 years old and not withstanding the power of the new light. But what's happening is, so here's the pot rack. We got the pot rack hung. There's 3 lights that hang from this new light. I don't know where, oh, here's the third one up here. And what we're doing is we found this piece of metal at the beach that we were excited to find. And so what we're doing is we're hanging this. This will be hanging from the ceiling, and then the 3 lights will wrap around it. So you guys will see that once we're done. This counter is obviously in the works of getting, we have to finish sanding down the cabinets, getting the drawers sanded down, getting the cabinet doors sanded down, putting new hardware. This stone was our original plan for the countertops, but we've changed our minds. We're not doing that anymore. So this is just going to be like marble or quartz or whatever ends up happening there. We're getting ready to make a roast. These are all the vegetables we just brought home from my brother's garden that we talked to you guys about in Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. And then Aaron, you want to grab Aaron's doing this really fun artsy fartsy thing that I'm really excited about. So we bought all of these posts. Honey, can you actually move it over a little bit so it's in front of that light? In front of the grandma's light? No. I'm saying blocking grandma's light. Can you come forward?
I can't tell where I'm going.
Okay. Anyways, there we go. Perfect. So we bought all of these posts. Gosh, I don't even know how many we bought, like 5 years ago. And we ended up not using some of them. So what Aaron's doing is he's taking the Sawzall and he's cutting it into a square, basically, you know, a long square. You can see right here what he's doing.
Just like a rough beam, like just a little...
Super imperfect, rough looking to kind of match the rustic look here. And what that's going to do is that's going to hang as, what is it called again, baby?
Crown molding trim.
Yeah, it's going to hang as crown molding from...
I think crown molding is a style, so those would just be like trim, I think. But
yeah, from this corner all the way out to here. And that has to be painted white. We still have to touch that up. And then there's going to be 2 of them hanging from this corner to here. And then from this corner over to here. So we'll be able to hang things from those posts as well. So we're really excited. That's kind of where we're at with the renovations. Other than that, we are going to make salsa with you guys today. And we're also filming Homarge later today. So we'll be having some of this salsa during our Homarge video, but you guys will be seeing it on Friday. So that's where we're at. We're going to dive into making salsa. We've got tomatoes, onions. We're not using the kale, obviously, but we have peppers. So that's going to be really good. And we have cilantro. All right, we're getting ready to make our salsa. We've got our little Mickey Mouse bowl ready and our knives. While we're doing that, we forgot to show you guys that we went to Great Wolf Lodge and we got some pretty cool pictures. We're gonna go back and film, but I'm gonna plug those in here while we're prepping for the salsa.
it's fun. You should go.
So one thing we want to say while you guys are watching these pictures, today, Friday, February 6th, there is a 24-hour sale. They're watching it tomorrow. So there's a 24-hour sale with Great Wolf Lodge, any Great Wolf Lodge in the nation, for $26 per person to stay in a suite. So hop on the website if you guys want to book. If you're watching this today, February 6th, and you want to book Great Wolf Lodge for $26 a person, and I don't think that includes babies. I think babies are free.
I mean, babies, yeah, but I think there's 4 or something, maybe.
What do you mean?
The ages for...
Oh, I don't know. But you guys can check it all out and book the suite for $26 per person. So that's amazing. And we're getting our salsa prepped. So we will be right back with you guys after these pictures. Okay, we have all of our tomatoes all nice and rinsed. And just kind of giving them a little dry off, and gonna get those babies cut up and put in our bowl. We have some peppers we're gonna cut up, and some cilantro and onion. It's gonna be delicious. So we'll show you guys the process along the way. We go through salsa like crazy, so we like to make our own, and we love when my brother sends us home with tons of vegetables. What I like to do is I like to cut the center out of the tomato on top of my wet paper towels, because then instead of having to clean up my cutting board, I just pick up my paper towels and either put it in the compost, or if I'm being lazy, I just throw it in the trash. But so I literally just take out the center part of the tomato, and any little pieces that I want to take off, like the end or something like that. And I'll show you guys. I just kind of do that with all of my tomatoes and keep it on the wet paper towel. And that way I can just throw this away or put it in my compost. Okay, so I have all of my tomatoes ready. I threw the wet paper towel away with all of the little middle parts and the ends. We do have, I don't know if I pointed this out, we do have a few habaneros. We have a couple of jalapenos. Is this just a large jalapeno? I'm not sure what
I don't even think they're jalapenos.
Okay, well, we're going to test these because some of the peppers my brother grows are so hot. And then I don't know what this one is either. But so we're going to test all of these just to see how hot they are. These ones are going to be really hot. But we're going to get our tomatoes cut up and put in. The tomatoes do have to be cut super small because otherwise it kind of ends up more like a pico de gallo, which I don't mind either. But if you're doing like actual salsa and not blending it in a blender, which we're not, then you have to cut your tomatoes super small. So it's a little tedious, but it's going to get done, you know, not too long. So what Aaron is doing now, we forgot we were out of garlic, and we do like to add garlic to our salsa. So he's getting the very last of what we can get out of that. We go through these jars so quick, and he's putting that in to join the tomatoes. Okay, Aaron tested all the peppers. The only one we need to be super careful with is the habanero, right?
So far.
Yeah, so far. So that's the one that, I mean, we do like heat, but so far just the habanero. So he's getting those ready. He's going to cut these up super fine. We have our tomatoes in the works. We have a couple more. I'm finishing up this one and these two. All right, our salsa is done. Look at this. It's got onion, tomato. We put a little bit of garlic salt, a little bit of salt, pepper, regular garlic. Aaron, you want to show me those chips, honey?
Yeah.
We're trying them with, we're trying the salsa with these lime tortilla chips. So we'll see how those go.
I don't know what the grain free is all about, but
I don't either. What would that be? Okay, grain free. Cassava blend. Oh, cassava flour. I don't know what cassava is. Cassava starch, avocado oil, coconut flour. Okay, chia seed, sea salt, citric acid, lime oil, contains coconuts. All right.
I got some hippie chips.
Okay, we're each taking a big fat dip. Oh, we have some habanero in here too, and a couple of. Go ahead, dip your stuff. All right, and we're gonna try this as soon as Aaron gets his dip.
Sufficient stack.
Sufficient stack. Okay, ready? More salt. A little more salt. And it's really delicious. I will say though, we usually add a little lime. Mm-hmm. And I do taste the habanero.
Yeah, it's coming through.
Yeah.
In the end. It's good.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Chips are different.
I'll say it's a little tomato forward this
round.
batch.
Oh, we can change that up.
It's not bad.
We'll just keep adding to it. I mean, we eat salsa like it's going out of style.
And the chips are interesting.
The chips are interesting.
Not terrible, but interesting.
Not terrible. Anyways, you guys, that is going to wrap it up for us. We are headed off to film Homarge. So we're probably going to do a couple little things to the salsa because we're going to taste the salsa in Homarge as well. And so you guys will see this tomorrow. Homarge is actually going up today. We're just filming it today. And that's going to wrap it up for us. We'll keep you updated with the renovations. We still got plenty to do, believe me.
Always going on.
Yep. All right. So we'll talk to you guys real soon.
Peace.